Same difference to me.
Yeah,
you know, that's kind of the question I posed about what was going on in America. Like,
okay.
you know, it cost a lot of lives. I mean, might have saved a few lives.
Yeah, might have saved. Well, you're getting this record is also some kind of storytelling. I think about the song "Let Us Home from the Garden of Stone." It's like storytelling about a soldier.
Kind of, yeah. It's about basically it's like a letter home from a soldier.
Yeah.
That dies before he gets home.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's just something that came to me in the middle of the night. So, I don't take a lot of credit for it, you know.
Okay.
It's something, like I said, it just kind of came over me like a wave, and I wrote the song, and, you know, that's as far as I'm concerned. It's, you know, hopefully it speaks to somebody.
Okay.
You know.
Then another point is you referred back to your very beginning. Your song "Folsom Prison Blues." You made use of the loop from House of Pain, "Jump Around."
No.
At the very beginning. No,
That's Insane in the Membrane.
Was it before you? I wasn't sure about it, if it was.
Well, they're two different beats. Cypress Hill is a different beat. It's Insane in the Membrane.
Insane in the Membrane.
Yeah, it's
so
not
I wasn't sure about it. So,
but it's my same crew. It's my family, Soul Assassins.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Okay. Oh, pretty cool. Do you miss sometimes the times from House of Pain? You miss them?
Nah.
Yeah?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Because I'm with them again.
Okay.
In the Coka Nostra.
This is your new side project, isn't it?
It's hardly a side project. It's just our thing, you know.
Okay.
And then you know, we're talking about making a record. So.
Okay.
Like, you know, the House of Pain may make another record. We don't know yet. We're still trying to figure it out.
Alright. So you might surprise many guys if you're doing a new record with like Coka.
Oh, the Coka record's done. That'll be out soon, a couple months.
Yeah.
We're going on tour in March in the States, and that's done.
Will you hit Europe again? Or?
Oh, sure, we'll hit Europe.
Yeah,
I mean,
sure.
Y'all got money for us, we coming. You know what I mean?
It's all about the business. It's all about the...
It takes money to fly over here. It takes money to get a bus. It takes, you know what I mean?
It takes money to eat. It takes money to sleep.
Exactly. You know what I mean? It takes money to make the world go round, man. You
yeah,
know?
sure.
You know,
And
everybody's got a job to do. You know, when we get paid, we show up and we do our job.
Sure, you do. And I'm sure
it's
you
a lot of guys.
Yeah.
It's like 7 of us.
7 guys together.
Plus crew, like t-shirt guys, your sound guy, your man. At the end of the day, for one group, it's probably 12 guys.
Right.
It takes a lot of money.
So what about there's always, or not always, but in the scenes, quite often a gap between hip hop and rock music. You don't agree to that gap, do you? Not really.
I don't even believe in genres.
Okay.
I mean, I think that's really the goal of everything I do as a solo artist, is to destroy the idea of genres.
Yeah.
You know, that there's no such difference between rock and R&B and hip hop and jazz and blues, and it's all music. You know, if you mix them right, they all work together.
Yeah, sure.
A lot of people try to do really bad mixes of them. That's the only problem, is like, and they just don't have any business making even one kind of music. You know what I mean? So, you know, you just gotta kind of let it happen naturally, man. I mean, everything I've ever done, I've never forced. I've never tried too hard. I just was like, that sounds like it will work, and I try it, and it works most of the time.
Yeah. So it's mostly from the stomach. So you just do it
from the guts, exactly.
Yeah,
you know, you just go with what you feel. You do what you like. You know, you can't be somebody different than you are. So everything that I like, I put into one thing. It's like what they call in the South, in Louisiana, gumbo.
Okay.
They just throw everything in a pot.
Okay, just
everything.
Just like more or less haggis in Scotland.
Probably, yeah, same thing. Put all the guts into one thing. And
yeah. So you converted to Islam a few years ago.
Yeah, like about 12 years ago.
Yeah, about 12 years ago.
Yeah.
And were there anybody who didn't agree with your decision to?
I'm sure there are, but I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
What does it have to do with them?
No, it doesn't have to do anything with them. But it might have been problems with your personal surroundings. So maybe that some friends of you said why.
None of my friends, no.
So
my friends are my friends.
Yeah, sure.
My friends are my friends.
Oh, that's cool.
You know, I mean, becoming Muslim didn't make me a different person overnight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's made me a different person over the last 10 years, slowly. a little bit at a time. I tell people all the time, I still drink whiskey when I want to. I don't live by every single law that, people, I don't, I got my own common sense. Islam is my religion.
Yeah.
And I pray like a Muslim. I believe just about everything that's taught. But there's some things I'm just like, that's silly.
Okay.
Just like with any other religion.
Just like a headscarf, or
what do you mean?
how's it called?
Well, like for women?
Yeah, women. Yeah.
In the mosque, I think it's appropriate. In public, a woman should be able to do what she wants to do.
Okay.
That's just me, though. I come from a Western society.
Yeah.
I'm coming at it from a whole different angle than a kid who's raised in a culture of Islam. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a difference between just the religion and then the culture, Arab culture and Islamic culture, if you live in that kind of country. You know what I mean? So it's give or take. I know plenty of women that like to dress like that, and they prefer to dress like that. And I'll tell you, they get a lot less disrespect from men than women who dress like all tight clothed and all that. You know what I mean? So, there's something to it. My woman, she's not Muslim, so she don't have to do it. I don't sweat it.
Okay. All right. I think we're through so far.
All right.
Some last words to the guys out there.
Keep an eye out, the Coka Nostra, and then you don't know what's going to happen, Danny Boy's at home planning the master plan right now, and me and Lethal are going to go home and see if we can make a record.
Alright, La Coka Nostra is going to take over the world soon.
Soon.
Very soon.
New video like next week.
Alright, check out La Coka Nostra. So we're going to stay tonight with Everlast and the concert.
That's Coke got 400,000 views on YouTube. Pretty good.
Sounds pretty good.
For no record label, that's all you guys. For real. That's all the people. Has nothing to do with us.
The company's got no power, so the people got the power to support you.
Well, we don't belong to any company.
So
we got our own record label. We're going to distribute through a small label in the States, but it's our record. You know what I mean? Nobody owns us. Nobody owns our label. Nobody owns us as a band. Nobody owns anything about us except us. And the only reason we do it is because of the fans. Like, we made La Coka Nostra, man, as fun for us. Me and Ill Bill and Slain and Danny and Lethal all got in the room and just were having so much fun together making these little records. We weren't planning to make an album. We weren't planning to even make a group.
Right.
But we made 4 or 5 songs. Danny had the idea for the group. We were all like, that sounds cool. Let's just put it out on the internet. And we put it out on the internet, fuck Tony Montana, get out of the way, and the next thing you know, everybody's saying, where's the album? So that's why it's taken so long. Everybody thinks, like, when they first saw the Coka Nostra, like it was already, that was it. You saw it days after it started. You know what I mean? Like, literally, that's the thing about computers and MySpace and all these social networks, is that we can make a song today and invent a group, and by tomorrow it's out to the public. You know what I mean? So it wasn't like La Coka Nostra was sitting back with a plan, like, oh, let's release 2 songs and then give them a couple more. We were making, we live in all different parts of the country. We all tour at different times. So it was a process of us getting together and really making a decent album. And I'll tell you, nothing that y'all have right now that everybody thinks is leaked as the album, none of it is on the album. That's free stuff we gave away. So, we meant for that to be out. We meant for that to be leaked. And there's a thing out there called the bootleg album, and there's one song on there that there's nobody from the Coka Nostra in. I don't know who it is. But it doesn't, I'm not mad whoever got that hustle out there. Good for you, but you ain't Coka. And, still the album's coming, a brand you could trust.
Right.
09, early, February, March.
Speaking straight from the heart.
Absolutely.
Absolutely, alright. This was Shorty for Eric and Rock, and this was Eric Shorty, also called Whitey Ford, LLS, however you want to call it.
Fidel Lastro, Whitey Farad. However you want to call it. We do it like that.
Stay true.